Hello, my sweet little Pisceans. Okay. Um, I've been having trouble with my phone for a little bit, my camera, so I'm sorry it was off a little bit. Okay, so I'll try to upload all of these. I'm no longer doing personal readings, but I may start again. This is the Water Alchemy, Mermaid Tarot, Whispers of the Ocean, Queen of the Moon, and Inner Child cards. Okay, let's get started. Okay, oops, sorry. Okay, so everything's been pre-shuffled. I have my whole deck upside down, so we'll turn back around. I don't read reversals unless they tell me to, but I had my whole deck reversed. Okay, so here we go. This is, I'm sorry, Three of Wands. I have to take my glasses off. This is Three of Wands. And Three of Wands is, in the original Rider-Waite, there was a gentleman standing looking out at the ocean, and he was holding on to one of the wands, and he's hoping for his ships to come in. So, but this is someone that has created their world. They are manifesting their own world. You are manifesting what you want. You know what you want, and you are manifesting it. Okay, and this is a Page of Cups, and you'll see there's a little fish here. Can you see that? He jumped up out of the cup. And a fish, sometimes people say it's a dream, but it's also a wish that you have. The other thing is a fish swims through your emotions, swims through the water. So this is, you're going through your emotions, but this is a gift that's being given to you. And it's a cup, and a cup is emotions, yes, but it's love and kindness and nurturing. It's just a fabulous gift, and it's being given to you by the universe. When you see a page, that means there's a message of love and kindness and coming in. It's being brought to you. And that's because you're manifesting this. Okay, and this is a Two of Pentacles. And now you'll see here, he's standing on one leg. Can you see that? And so he's balancing these two pentacles. And there are people watching. So the thing is, and this is amazing because these are mermaid cards. This is a rabbit. And a rabbit is very fertile. So you have money, you're balancing money, the fertility of money, okay? But people are watching you do this. You are working hard, you're manifesting what you want, but you're running a balancing act right now, and sometimes this can mean you have choices. Which one do I want? Do I want this one? Do I want that one? And I do believe that because you're manifesting everything, you have a choice on what you want, which way you want to go, what do you want to do. These are really beautiful cards. This is a strong manifester. You are someone that knows what you want, okay? And these are the Queen of the Moon. Because you are water signs, I tried to pick cards, or they told me to pick cards that two came out, so that means that you need them. And they're also upside down, all of them. Maybe. Okay, let's see what this is. And this is Extremes. Hold on just a second. And they're telling me they wanted this to come out like this, to leave it like this. So I don't believe you go to, here's the thing about you, Pisces. It's taking extreme to manifest what you want. You have to stay with that focus. For that reason, you do go to extremes like that. But I don't believe you go to extremes in, I believe you try to set a balance in your life. But this, for you, to manifest anything, this card is double meaning for you, because anyone who manifests, they have to stay on that vision. There's no way. I mean, there may be days when you doubt it or you don't do it for a couple of days, you have things to do, but anyone in their world now who really manifests what they want. We all manifest whether we know it or not, but some people do it unaware. People who always believe that nothing good will ever happen to me, they're manifesting that, but they don't realize it. But you realize what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You are purposefully manifesting. So in that respect, you have to stay on that focus. You don't give up. You might fall down a day or two, maybe a week, but you keep coming back. Very strong personality. And one thing I will say, anyone who has made it to fame, like in sports, and there's other things too. A lot of actors had no money before they became a famous person, and they just kept trying to be an actor. They kept going. A lot of them were waiters or waitresses or pizza people, pizza delivery people. They were so broke, and then they finally hit it because they didn't give up. They kept trying to be what they wanted to be. And it's a lonely road, I will tell you that. If anybody thinks that a lot of times you'll have people that support you and help you, but you're the only one that has to say, I'm not going to give up. Okay? And these are boundaries. And that came out in this row. You'll see this with something being offered to you, love and kindness and everything. It's what you're manifesting. But you have to set your boundaries, and I believe you do. You know what you want. I believe your boundaries are set for you more than anyone else. Someone else trying to step on your toes, which you will do. But I think you may need to do that a little bit more often. Sometimes people try to sway you to go with their flow, but you're manifesting. So stay strong. That's what they want you to know. And this one, this is resistance, but this one came out in the opposite, reversal. So you don't resist a lot of times when people are trying to get you to do what they want you to do. So set some boundaries, set some more boundaries. You are a strong manifester. So just set your boundaries when other people are trying to do, come in and pull you off of your pathway. Or, okay, let's do this instead of that. All right? And this one came out in reverse also. And this is patience. They should strike that word out of the dictionary as far as I'm concerned. I am not a patient person, and I don't know anyone out there that says, yeah, I want to sit and wait. None of us do. But there's a reason we have to wait sometimes. However, this one came out in reverse. And it came out on top of this row, which is trying to run a balancing act. So right now, hold on just a second, let me ask. they're saying you don't have a lot of patience. And you can see this person right here. She is waiting to go through this basically a doorway to a new world where the moon is, things you don't know. But it came out in reverse. You're not really waiting right now, and we have to get some more cards here to see. Let me confirm this a little bit more. Okay, let's go for it. Oh, I didn't put on my timer here. All right, these are the inner child cards. They want me to take them just like they're here, front side up. All right. And this is the Six of Crystals. Crystals are something from the earth, so it's a Six of Pentacles. All right, and a Six of Pentacles is where you see this little gnome up here. He's getting the big crystal. Okay, the big snowflake crystal, but the others are going there too, and he will share. He's been the leader. You have led the way, okay, for your manifestation, and other people are going to come and benefit from what your manifestation is, what you're doing. You're a very generous person, I believe, but you, if you see this, you've left everybody else behind. You have to do this by yourself. Anyone who manifests something, they're on their own. As I said, you can have the best teachers, you can have people that support you, but you have to do this. You have to make these decisions on your own. And I think that's probably more. This card is balance, but it's making these decisions that you want. Whatever you want, you have to make that decision. Okay, so this is definitely you. And this is, again, I'm sorry, I have to turn off my lights in here so there's no glare on the cards, and it's kind of difficult for me to see extremes, but it did come out in reverse. In one way, I'll say this again, you go to extremes because you see what you want. You have to stay there. You have to stay there. But in other ways, sometimes you don't. I think sometimes you let people, it's not draw you off of your dreams. What I'm trying to say is you have a lot going on, and you allow them sometimes to take up your time instead of doing what you need to do. Put it that way. And again, for anyone who's trying to accomplish something, let me tell you, you have to work harder than other people. That's just the way it is. When you're trying to manifest something purposefully, you have to be the leader. Just like this little guy out here. You have to step out, and you have to do this on your own. It's a mental thing. So as many people that can help you or stand behind your dreams and everything, you're the one that has to do this. Nobody else can go out there and do it for you. You're a strong person. Okay, and this is Little Red Cap. It's like a Little Red Riding Hood, okay? And you see, she's got this path to go. This is you again. And I'm sorry, what is this? Oh, butterfly. Okay, so I was trying to look up here. She's got a butterfly on her finger, see? She's got a path to go through these archways. And if you look down here, you can see this looks like a little wall, a fence. But she will climb over that. That's you. You're transforming yourself into something new, someone new Your whole world is transforming. And she's got her basket down here. She's got little things in it. And so in this one, she's also, if you notice, I'm sorry, let me see. Can you see this? The big bad wolf's back there behind her. She has no clue. So, but she's transforming herself. She's a very trusting person. You are a very trusting person. But sometimes you let people pull you the way they want you to go. You still come back to manifesting, but in the meantime, you're having to do all this other stuff. So there's something behind you that wants to, I don't like to use the word wants to create harm to you. That may not be it, but they're just wanting to pull you off. They're wanting to pull you and make you go in the direction they want to go. And they will, the big bad wolf, we know he went down to grandma's house and jumped in bed, you know. He would meet her there. But it's these people that want to pull you off. You've got to pull up. You've got to be a little stronger, okay? You've got to set your boundaries, and then you've got to, I'm sorry, you don't have the resistance that you should for these people, okay? And this is Beauty and the Beast. And again, this is a beautiful card because I think that you see people for who they, some of them, you try to see the good in people, okay? And this is, you see the bird here giving, birds bring messages like pigeons used to, but this is someone, and she has a little dove here, and then there is this another rabbit? I'm sorry, it's difficult to see. There's two rabbits here, and that's fertility. Now that doesn't mean that you're going to have a child. It can if you want one, or maybe you should be careful, but it means there's a lot, sometimes it's actually fertility in money. It's abundance. But you see also there's a little owl right here. Do you see the little owl? Okay, and the owl is knowledge. So what you're trying to accomplish or manifest, you just have to be really careful. Don't let people try to pull you off and make you do what they want you to do. You cannot do that. But you do see you try to see the good in people. And there is, this is a very kind person. You're a very kind person. But you haven't walked through this doorway yet. You need to be a little stronger. You see? And then you can go here. You just have to wait. And you're not waiting. You're jumping with some other people. You're letting them take you off your path sometimes. Stay on your path. These people are not there. If they're pulling you off your path, it's not for your own good. So you need to remember that. This is, sorry, these are water alchemy cards. I find it difficult to pronounce some words. Okay, and this is C-note, or C-note, however you pronounce this in this. But you see there's a pyramid in the background. Can you see that? Also, let's see what that is. It's like a dragon on top of or maybe a snake. In the Mayan realm, Quetzalcoatl was someone who basically started to open up your mind. It's like the kundalini that comes up and rises to the top of your brain. And you see, there's total abundance here, all right? So I believe you're walking this pyramid. You're trying to get up there. That is, hold on. That's definitely what you're doing, they're saying. So you see she's pouring rainbow waters out here. She's kneeling on the land, but she's pouring water out of her cup. So it means balance, okay? Half land, half water. And you also see, I have no idea what that thing was, you also see the abundance. She's got a leopard here, and now in the Mayans and Aztecs time, leopard, that's unfortunately why they wore the leopard skins, or jaguar, whichever they call it, was because there was something about the frequency of a jaguar that was very important to raising your frequency. Personally, if they had kept the jaguar and been friends with the jaguar, they would have gotten much more influence, good influence in their brain. So that's just, I'm sorry, I'm going off here a little bit, but you have this, you do need to stay balanced in what you have the ability to do this. You are a very strong manifester. So I think you have some abundance here, but don't let people pull you off this. Remember, you're the leader. Okay? And this is dilution. And you see, basically she's putting more water in here, and she's diluting it, diluting what's in here. If you let people pull you off of your path, you dilute what you really want to become. Let me see if I can get all these together. Okay, you see? And then if I can put this one in there too. All right? So this one, again, means you've got to be more resistant. It came out in reverse. So don't let people, again, pull you off your path. Don't let the big bad wolf do that to you. And again, right here, you've got to set your boundaries. Oh, can't get it under there, sorry. So here again, you're diluting your dreams or what you want by letting these other people do this to you. You cannot allow that, okay? Beautiful card. You are a very attractive person. You see how attractive both of these women are? Now, whether you're male or female, cards just read energy. They don't read gender. So I believe you're a very attractive person. I don't think you always believe that. Okay, and this is floating. And you see in this card, okay, there's a message in a bottle right up here. She hasn't grabbed that message. And you see the bird here, which also brings knowledge or messages. And she's just floating above. Can you see this? There's swords in that boat down there. It's like she's going over some of the stuff in the past, okay? But this came out in reverse for you. I don't think you're going over the past so much. If this card were straight up, it would mean that you're going over the past and there's a message there to help you, but you haven't picked it up. This is where you're not so much going over the past. I don't believe you do that a whole lot. But what you do is let people pull you off your dreams. I had right here. These are the cards that were chosen for you before, or the decks, excuse me, before I turned on my camera. And so, they do have some reversals today, and they want me to read some reversals for you. Be insightful and established. Ground and rebalance your energy. Bring your awareness into the now, rather than allowing it to occupy the past or the future. You do need to occupy. If anyone who's dreaming needs to occupy their mind with the future. And this came out exactly upright. But these little sea urchins, they have little feet, and they can stick it on coral and things, so the water doesn't the flow of the water doesn't uproot them. And that's what they're wanting you to do. You have to be established. Don't let anyone else disturb where you want to go. Even though it says, rather than allowing your mind to occupy the past or the future, you have to occupy the future, so you will be more grounded. You have those little roots that stick in, and you're solid wherever you need to be, instead of letting people pull you off. There again, there's that balance. So cards are dimensional in meaning sometimes, and it depends on what cards they come out next to. But this is, of course, another row, but you need to stay balanced. You know what you want. Stay there. Don't just give up because things haven't come in your time, and take something else or let someone else pull you off your path. You can't do that. If you listen to any of some of the basketball stars, they were out there when their friends were playing and saying, hey, come on, let's go here. They're out there on that court practicing and practicing, because they know where they want to go. They know who they want to be. So you have to do that. You can't let someone pull you off your path. And I will tell you once again, if you want something, you have to stay strong. No one else can get in your mind. No one else can make you exercise every day. Some people can say, come on, let's exercise, or whatever, whether it's exercise or whatever goal you want to achieve. You have to be the one to do it. If someone says, come on, let's exercise today, you have the choice of saying, no, I'm not going. So I'm not talking about exercise. I'm talking about your mind being strong and staying on your path. Okay? And this is mutually beneficial venture. There is an extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. Utilize this relationship to benefit everyone concerned. So there's something, or here's the thing. There's something good out there, but you have to stay focused. Again, utilize this relationship to benefit everyone concerned. Here we go. So you are the leader. If you stay on this path, you will do this. And when you achieve it, everyone will benefit from this. And possibly you have a family, and so you stay on that goal, and your whole family will, whatever the goal is. Okay? They're not talking about, oh, well, this is money, this is love. They're talking about you staying on your path, whatever you want. And when you do, everyone sort of benefits, but you cannot let these other people pull you off. And I don't know that some of them know that they're wanting to cause you harm, but they just want you to do what they want you to do. This is what they think you should do, and so don't fall for that. But you have some good things coming if you stay on your path. Fabulous. You're a strong person. Inner desires, set some intentions. You are entering a phase of plenty, or may have a sudden windfall. Goals are within your grasp. This came out upside down. So I think the goals are within your grasp. They're just telling you, if you stay on target, you can have this. Everything you want. And here again, you're upside down here too. This is kind of amazing. They're telling you you know, you don't go back much, okay? I don't think you go back in the past much, or maybe for some of you, you do, and you did, and you've stopped that. But this is also reversed. Your goals can be here. You just have to stay focused. You're a strong manifester, very strong. This card means you can do it. You know what you want. Stay there. Don't give up. Trust me, I know it, when it's this hard, sometimes to keep saying, yes, it's going to happen, it's going to happen. But if you let other things come into, oh, well, I'll just do this, whatever, then you're not going to achieve what you want to achieve. But you can do this. You can do this. Okay. And these are the, what are they? Oracle of Portals. Okay. And you, frankly, I understand now why they told me to choose this deck, because you really need that. You need to go through the portal of what you want and what you want to become. And this is the other world. Well, of course it is. And you see, you're in the doorway. This is a magical doorway. It's like another world, another realm for you. You can do this. You're kind of right here in the middle, right before going forward. This is magnificent for you. You stay on track, and you can do this. You see, this is kind of like an ethereal person, like your spirit, and you see the little glowing orbs around there, and this is, it's like in sort of outer space. It's just all the stuff, the magical stuff out there. All you have to do is walk through this door. Okay, and this is freedom. Well, of course, I love, truly, I believe that the cards are spirit trying to talk to us. That's my belief. Of course, I'm a reader. But I believe each little card is like an individual little spirit, little person trying to talk to us, trying to help us. And this is, you're coming out to freedom. You are going to do this. Just don't let anyone, you stay solid. Solid, solid, solid. Put your feet in what you believe and stick down to it. And you're going to come out to freedom. It's not there yet. Don't let these people pull you off of your freedom. Wow. And sometimes it's our own mind that pulls us off. It's our own thinking that pulls us off of where we believe. A lot of that is true for you. Your own mind will pull you off. Well, you know, yeah, I've been trying to do this. I can't, you know, get real and things like that. Just shut that down out of your mind, because sooner or later a period will come where you just, it's also a stage where you all of a sudden you go, yes. And when you're close, that's when usually everything falls apart. I have a friend who said, when you're ready to give up, that's when you're ready to get what you want. Just when you're ready to give up, it's just feels like it's going to break you, but that's when everything comes through. You just stay solid, so solid. Okay, and this is a celestial realm. Wow. You see this? This is, and I'm going to say this again, it's inner desires, okay? You do have those inner desires, and set some intentions. You are entering a phase of plenty and may have sudden windfall. Goals are within your grasp. Right now you don't feel like they are, but trust me, they are. Don't give up. I don't care what you do, don't give up. You see this person you really are? Just, I know it's tough right now, but let me tell you, you have this. And don't let your own mind break you, and don't let anyone else break you and take you off your path, because you are right here at the doorway. And trust me, I know this from right when I've been ready to give up. I've said, and then the next day I said, no, I just can't give up. I can't. But I need some help somewhere. Somebody give me some answers for something so I can get over this hump. And usually, well, not usually, it's always when I'm about ready to break, the next day or two, something just, it's a great understanding in my mind, and things get so much better in my reality, everything. So you have this coming. Don't give up. Don't let anyone or your mind break you. Okay, little Pisces, this is, it's right here. It's right here. I want you to snap a mental picture of these cards. This is celestial realm. You're coming there. You're right at the doorway. Don't give up. I love this for you. This is a beautiful message. I always, for me, when I get to a point that I'm about ready to break, and then I get a beautiful message from the cards that says, don't give up. You're right at the doorway. That just gives me more courage to keep going. I love you, little Pisces. Can't find the place to turn off my camera. Sorry. I love you, little Pisces. This is wonderful for you. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.